Card Market Analysts Black Lotus Alpha Deep Dive. Welcome to Card Market Analysts, where fantasy card games meet real market data. We don't just talk decks, we track the numbers behind the game. Today we're starting at the top, Black Lotus from Magic, the Gathering's Alpha set. Why does a single card command 6 and even 7 figures? In this video, the origin story, how many exist, why it's so rare, the controversies that shaped it, and whether it still makes sense as a trophy asset investment. How Black Lotus happened. Magic launched in 1993, premiering at Origins Game Fair and going wide that August with limited edition Alpha, 295 cards, tiny print run, and rules still finding their footing. Alpha sold out almost immediately and was followed by Beta in October. Black Lotus, illustrated by Christopher Rush, cost 0 mana and could be sacrificed for 3 mana of any one color, a burst so strong it defined early Magic and helped cement the Power 9 as the game's apex. In most formats it's banned, in Vintage it's restricted to 1 copy. Alpha cards also had more rounded corners than Beta and later sets. Early tournament rules considered mixed corners marked if you didn't sleeve everything, which nudged many players toward Beta Unlimited for play and kept more Alphas pristine in binders than in decks. How many were made? Let's talk numbers. The Alpha run is widely reported around 2.6 million cards total across all rarities. Within that, estimates for each Alpha rare, including Black Lotus, cluster around 100 copies, though you'll see older calculations as low as 1,000 depending on sheet math. Beta expanded the run, putting out closer to 3,000 to 3,300 copies of each rare, and Unlimited jumped higher still. Some dealers estimate around 16,000 Unlimited Lotuses, still scarce but orders of magnitude larger than Alpha. Put simply, Alpha Lotus is scarce by design, Beta is rare but less so, and Unlimited is the most common vintage printing. Surviving supply in pop reports. Not all printed copies survive in top condition. Grading population reports give a window into what's left in high grade. PSA currently shows only 3 Alpha Lotuses in Gem Mint 10, with just a handful more in Mint 9. In April 2024, CGC confirmed a single pristine 10 Alpha Lotus and announced a $3 million sale, the all-time Magic record, showing how a one-of-one in top grade can command art market premiums. Price history you can chart. In the 1990s, Lotus sold for double and triple digits. By 2018, high-grade copies cleared $87,000. In 2021, a PSA 10 with a Christopher Rush signature hit $511,000. In 2023, another PSA 10 set a new public record at $540,000, and an artist proof sold for $615,000. And in 2024, that CGC Pristine 10 hit the staggering $3 million mark. Why it's so valuable? 3 big pillars drive value. Fixed tiny supply, especially Alpha's 100 print run. Cultural status, Black Lotus isn't just powerful, it's iconic. Reprint prohibition, it's locked on the reserved list, meaning no tournament legal reprints. Put those together and you get a perfect storm of scarcity, history, and cultural relevance. Artist proofs, signed copies, and high-grade slabs just add more fuel. The controversies. The reserved list debate, collectors see it as a promise that protects values, players argue it restricts access and inflates prices. 30th Anniversary Edition. In 2022, Wizards sold a controversial product, 4 booster packs for $999 with non-tournament legal reprints of reserved list cards including Lotus. The community backlash was intense, with many calling it a luxury proxy product. Counterfeits and alterations. Because of the price tag, fakes are a real problem. From rebacked cards to high-quality forgeries, authenticating a Lotus takes expertise, checking weight, light patterns, corners, and print rosettes. Even auctions have seen altered cards slip through. Alpha versus Beta corners. Since Alpha corners are more rounded, some trimmed Beta cards have been misrepresented as Alpha, another reason provenance and grading are critical. Investment take. Pros. Blue chip status after 30 years at the top. Known fixed supply with extreme scarcity at the highest grades. Record sales that continue to validate demand. Cons. Thin liquidity, sales are rare and many happen privately. Counterfeit and alteration risks. Vulnerable to broader economic cycles. Bottom line, treat Alpha Lotus like fine art. It's a trophy asset, volatile and illiquid, but with long-term potential for those who want the crown jewel. Is Lotus a bubble or a durable blue chip? Drop your take in the comments. If you want more data-driven breakdowns of iconic cards and sneaky undervalued targets, subscribe and welcome to Card Market Analysts, where the game meets the market.